Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It's me Abby, and today we are going to be talking about my worst makeup products of 2018. Let's get started. In my last video I talked about my favorite products of 2018, but trust me, I try a lot of makeup, so there are a few duds in the bunch, and in my case we have a couple of them, so let's get started. Starting off, Christmas just passed, and I'm going to be making a video soon talking about the Christmas products I got. But in one of my Christmas presents, my aunt got me a thing of Morphe brushes, and it came with this eyebrow brush. And I thought it'd be good because it's a little bit bigger, and I thought it might help my eyebrows a little bit more. I've been needing a new brush lately because I have two eyebrow brushes I use, but you use them so much to the point where the bristles start breaking. And it's very, very small, and I used this one today, and it literally broke immediately, and this part ruined my eyebrows. Like, my eyebrows are terrible today. They never look this bad, and it was because of this thing. I usually, even with a new brush, I never have that much trouble doing my eyebrows. A lot of my makeup today is actually really terrible, and I'm going to get into that today because, in fact, I had to take off my entire eyeshadow I originally did because the colors were not blending. My foundation was getting a little cakey. I will explain everything right now. So, next product. I'm going to go, skim through these ones. This is the e.l.f. Pearlescent Eye Primer. I don't like eye primers. I've mentioned this before. My eyes are super oily, and every time I put an eye primer down, it doubles the oil, and I don't understand that, so I just use concealer, and it works perfectly. And I had a friend who gave me this one. I love her for it. She is so great. She is so great to have given me this, but it doesn't work for me, so this one is an eyeliner who I don't even know the brand. It's it literally doesn't even have the brand on it. I've had it for years. I don't even know where this is from, but it's the worst eyeliner I've ever used, so it's time to throw it away. It's like a metallic gray, and it doesn't apply, it won't show up. Next is this fake Kylie Jenner lip liner. I remember when I said I was scammed again, and I bought the fake Kylie one, lip kit. I still have the liner, and I know this is bad because this is part of the fake makeup, and I finally learned about fake makeup. But literally this is the worst thing. It's super hard. No pigment comes off, and if pigment does come off, it doesn't come off for 5 days. It won't, let me just, look. It's an ugly color. It doesn't work. I'm going to throw it away. It's time to because it's dangerous. Next is the NYX White. No pigment comes off. That's it. This one, the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. This hurts me to say because I used this for 4 years of my life doing makeup because my friend got me into it, and I just stopped using it last July, the previous July of this year. And it hurts because I've been using this for so long, but also this one's broken. This one broke in the tube. That's not why I don't like it, but I don't know how to explain. Just in the last couple months, I started using pomades and stuff, and that's all I've been using. But for years, I was using this, and I didn't notice, how waxy it was, how too big, the tip is too big, and the fact that I used to set it with powder. So I used to have James Charles block brows. I will put, if I can, I'll put a picture right here or at the end of this video. I will, my eyebrows were terrible, absolutely terrible, and I used this, and oh god. When I did the primer versus no primer video, those was using this and a powder, so you could tell how terrible my eyebrows are. No comment about my eyebrows today. Again, like I told you, I messed up, but this is gonna go in the trash. Another eyebrow product is my mom got this in her Ipsy. It's the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Creme So Taupe. It's a taupe eyebrow thing, and I think it's cool because it's the pomade's down here, and then you get a brush up here, so you can it's good for traveling. I actually really like the pomade. My only problem is this pomade dried out so fast. And there's so much product left in here, and the brush worked good for a couple of weeks before it started to break off. It's literally terrible, and I hate that because I looked up the price of this a while ago, and it's somewhere between $12 and $20, and I feel even if that is the price point, it shouldn't be drying out that fast. Like, I have the e.l.f. pomade in my room that I've had for 2 years, and it's still not dried out yet. So this dried out within a couple months, so no bueno. Next up is these NYX colored mascaras. I've had these for years. I think it's bound time I throw them away. I don't know, I might keep them. But I don't like these because they're like waterproof, like extreme waterproof. Every time I wear these, they stay on for like 4 days until I finally can get them off. Even with makeup remover, they never want to come off. I love, like, they're very pigmented. I'm not a big fan of the brush, like this one I'm okay with. But then for some reason the other colors, like the blue and the purple, are like big freaking brushes. Like, they're completely different. Like, I don't understand that. And also, like, they smell so gross. They smell like poop to me. They smell like poop. Like, they work, but they don't come off ever, and they have a terrible smell that's like next to your eyeballs, so your eyes water. So these are a no-go for me anymore. Next up, I'm going to be talking about like eyeshadows. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I need to get rid of. I'm going to start off with this one because it's an eyeshadow nobody's heard of. It's like Zeeman. My best friend Kirsty gave me this for my birthday, and I mentioned it in my birthday video, and I just started using it a couple of weeks to months ago. I've used it a couple times, and I already know that I hate this. I hate this so much, and I'll explain why. First of which, it's like a Chinese-made brand. It doesn't really tell the ingredients, but I can tell this is like a form of fake makeup because, like, the colors are pretty, but they don't have pigment. Like it looks like it has pigment. It doesn't blend either. And another thing that's really bad about this is I wore it the first time I wore it, I had a really bad allergic reaction to this. Like, not like any, like, oh, I had a little bit of a reaction, like my eye got a little itchy. No, I had like dark pink dots, like hives, all over my eye for a couple days, and my eye was like raw, and I couldn't put eyeshadow on it. So this, I love my best friend Kirsty. The shimmers in here are great, but I'm not going to use them. But I'm not going to be using this again. Next is this Lancome palette. My mom got me this for Christmas 2 years ago. I'm just going to skim through it. Highlight, there's no shimmer at all to it. It's like chalk. These two concealer shades, not my shade, and they're too thick. These eyeshadows, not bad, but they're very light in pigment. The lip glosses have no color. These two liners are okay. There's a brush, throw it away. There's a powder right here, too chalky. Don't hate me for this one. Please, I beg of you. This one, I don't hate, but I hate part of it. Like, the palette itself, I actually do like. The Norvina palette. I was so excited to get this because I love the colors. But don't get me wrong, I love the mattes in here. They are a little bit too pigmented, but they do blend. So I like it. So if I'm going for a bolder look, I will use the mattes. But I hate the shimmers. And let me explain why I don't like the shimmers. First of which, every time I put them on, they'll look so pretty, but within 5 minutes they start to flake off on my face. And I've even used glitter glue, and here's the thing, I don't like glitter glue. It irritates my eyes. I have very, very sensitive eyes. And even then, it still flakes off, and it's patchy. And I've tried, like, doing this thing that Tati Westbrook does, where she puts, like, a light shimmer to a dark shimmer surrounding her whole lid. And I use, like, this, like, purple shade, and it just, like, it flakes. It flakes off, and I hate that. It won't do it on my finger right now. But I'm being serious. It flaked off, like, really badly. Then I've tried some of the other shimmers, and they still flake off. They don't stick any. Even if I do, like, a cut crease moment and I'll pack the shimmer onto the concealer, it won't work. And so I will keep it for the mattes because I really like the mattes, but I won't be using the shimmers. This palette. I bought this because I really wanted the Subculture one because I love the colors in it, but we all know how the Subculture turned out. We all know how that motherfucker turned out. So I bought the next best thing, the Bad Habit Retro Love. This is one of the worst eyeshadow palettes I have ever fucking used, including that Z-Man palette. Don't get me wrong, the packaging is great. They're very pigmented, but when you try to like blend more than one color into your eyeshadow, it blends together into one color and then looks muddy. I did that today and nothing was turning out right. I have a trouble with this eye. This eye does not like to blend eyeshadow. I've had that problem for years. It's something that I have to deal with. It's not the eyeshadow fault. But you can know it's the eyeshadow's fault when it just turns into mud on both eyes. Like the shimmers in here, I don't like at all. They're terrible shimmers. They are like very, very chunky and gross. The mattes in here are really good. This purple really sucks to me. It doesn't stick to the eye like at all. And then like I like this brown pop. I was using that and I was liking it so much, but then when I started adding different colors like the red, this brown, and the purple, it muddied all together and it looked like poop on my eye. It was not good. It looked really, really bad, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this palette. I might keep it just because I do like, I feel like if I just use one of the colors and use like a whole nother palette, maybe, but like, what's the point in like keeping bulkied up makeup? I might just give it away. I don't use it that much. I've used it like 3 times, so I might give it away. Next is the Laura Lee Party Animal eyeshadow palette. I hate this. Don't get me wrong, I love these colors in here. They're very good. But there's some pigment, but they don't like to blend on my eyes. It might work on like other people who have seen it on work. Like this color right here has no pigment at all. I've used it. It does not like it's. Let me see if it like fades away. The other colors work okay, but I feel like there's not enough colors in this one palette to do a full look unless you're going full clown. You know? I don't know what I'm going to do with this palette either. This one, I know for a fact I'm throwing in the trash or getting rid of it. The Smashbox Cover Shop Bold Eyeshadow Palette. This I bought like 4 years, not 4 years ago, it's like 3 years ago. And I, at first, loved it. But at the same time, I wasn't like I was really bad at makeup still at that time too. Like, I feel like I just am getting like better and super good at makeup while I'm saying that, and I have terrible eyeshadow on. But I tried using this again with like new techniques and stuff, and they don't fucking blend. They're chalky. They're like streaky. Like, let me see, like this yellow. Like it'll look pigmented, and then it goes to dust. I don't like it, this palette anymore. This purple is terrible. This blue stains like crazy. This blue stained my eye for like 3 days. This green doesn't blend. This yellow, chalky. The orange and the red, I don't mind. I've used them. I hate these 2 colors. They don't even go with the palette. Like, I don't even know what I would use them for. It's like a pink shimmer and a black shimmer. So, next, Liquid Luster Eyelash from Muse. I got this from a makeup convention, and I thought it was beautiful because it does swatch really nicely. Like, it's super metallic, but when it dries, it just flakes off. Like, I'll show you when it dries. It will flake right off. Like, it's so pretty, too. Like, look at that. It's reflective. It's a pretty color. But I've worn it on my eyes once, too, and it made my eyeshadow look like the worst thing ever. It was terrible. I hated it. Back to this. It's dried. Like, look, if I touch it, it comes off all my hand. Like, it doesn't stay on. It's really bad. Like, really bad. Next product, I'm going to add these 2 together just because this CoverGirl Clean Powder, I don't hate it. Because I used this literally from the first time I ever did makeup at 10 years old to probably last year. And it worked for me for a while, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. My skin changed, like, quite a bit. Like, at first I was very, like, I was just dry. But now I'm, like, combination skin. I have really oily, like, an oily T-zone and oily eyes. My eyes get oily. But then the rest of my face is super dry, and it exaggerates now. So I don't like this powder anymore. And I've kept it because, like, I feel like I'll fall in love with it again, you know, because it worked for me for so long, but then, like, and I kind of like the smell. It's like a baby powder smell, but I already know, like, it's not gonna work for me. Next up is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Light Coverage Foundation. I hate this. I hate this so much. First of all, it's too dark on me. Second of which, I'm not a light coverage fan. I'm a full coverage girl. I like full coverage. And also the fact that this exaggerates every bit of texture I have. I have worn it a couple times, and it's made my skin look freaking insane. Like, if I have a pimple, that pimple's gonna pop out like crazy. If my pores are a little bigger than normal, oh, you're gonna see them from a mile away. So this is going into the trash. Lastly, kind of to end it on a good-ish note, is this Too Faced Festival Refresh Mystical Effects Setting and Refreshing Spray. Don't get me wrong, I really do like this setting spray. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's heavily perfumed. It smells like a festival. It smells like very floral. I would say like it's floral. It's very like citrusy, like citrus, definitely citrus. But when it's all over your face and that's all you smell, it gets obnoxious. It's annoying. It makes you want to gag. Like, smelling it right here, it's super heavy in perfume. Like, I don't like that. And another thing is, it has, like, a lot of that blue, pink, shifting glitter. And when you spray it on your face, it's rather a lot will come out and it's too much, or no glitter at all will come out. And I'll shake it. I'm like, but for some reason, it's weird. And also, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like that sound. But, like, let me see if I can, oh, wrong side. Like, do you see any glitter? There's like, do you see any blue, pink glitter? I don't. But, like, other times, that's all will come out, you know, and it'll get clogged. So, this, I like the setting spray, but I only use it if I, like, have a crazy look that needs it. But if not, I just stick with my Make It Last setting spray from Milani. This one, like, I can smell it right now because I sprayed so much in my hand, and it's making my stomach churn. So, take that for what you will. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, check the description box for all my socials. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, you know, all that cool stuff. And remember to subscribe to my channel, and click that little bell icon to get more videos from me. And don't be judging my makeup today. I know it's terrible, okay? I'm probably going to take it off before I go anywhere. So, bye. P.S. a little tip. If you hate your makeup, just put on a pair of glasses. Nobody can ever see your eyeshadow or your eyebrows. Especially me if you don't have eyebrows. So, have a good day, guys. Bye.